Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 22 of Mystical Myths. In this episode, we're going to be continuing right along with our Mythtober series, which is a mini series that I'm doing for the entire October. 2 videos a week where I am working on a picture book. So let's get into the pictures in the book. Alright guys, we're getting right on into it. So where we left off last time, our character has discovered the magnificent, magical powers. Hello, articulate, speak. Excuse me. She found out that her crystal stone with magic had some cool properties, and with it, she could, use her imagination and, do her thing. She could travel wherever she wanted to be. She could do whatever she wanted to do. So naturally, when would you use your crystal? In class, in school. That is when your brain would wander and you would use that crystal the most. You see, she's got it on her. It's in her bag. That is going to be a book bag, and you can see it's in her bags peeking out. And although she might have a teacher talking, you'll see them come up in a minute. She is elsewhere. I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I was a big daydreamer, like big time, like full storylines, like characters, the whole nine. Like I feel like I had like some comfort imaginations, if that made sense. Like certain, say like I had like a plot to a movie in my head, I would honestly go back to those same imaginations over and over again and replay them. Just mindlessly. Yeah, that's what I would do instead of actually paying attention in class a lot of time, or to people talking to me. A lot of times people would be talking to me and I would just be like somewhere else, and they would have to be like, get my attention. That is something that I have definitely worked on. Now, I am always in my head though, so it's not 100%. It's not, I'm gonna be honest. But I've grown, I've changed. Because I feel like that's kind of rude to just blatantly not be listening to what someone is saying to you that's talking directly to you. But I was doing that. So my character here is also doing the same thing. She is elsewhere. I'm currently building her imagination world right now. It is a little house on an island, and that's where she's at. You think she's in class? No, she's elsewhere. And if you notice here, I do have 3 like distinct lines here, 3 distinct sections, 2 on the left hand side and 1 larger section on the right side. That is because these pages will include another like time jump. So essentially, this first panel here that you're seeing, it is establishing that the character is consistently using her crystal. She's consistently imagining things, using that imagination, flexing that imagination muscle. You don't know this, but in real life, I just flexed my bicep. Just thought you should know that. So she's here in class, but you'll see in the next panel, she will have grown up, which you can't technically tell that they've grown up, besides in the words that I ended up using that I will discuss when they come up. But oh, you see here, this is the teacher, the person that is speaker, and they're just blah 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 blah, kind of like the characters in like Peanuts, like the adults. I'm not mistaken, the adults would be like wah 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 wah. Is that the adults? Were there adults in Peanuts? I don't know. I don't actually know. Let me know down below if you know. So here I am moving on to the second part of the left page, the time jump. So this character was using her crystal, and now as she gets older, there's other things on her mind. So she's not really focused on using that imagination. She's probably got other things to think about, other things going on in her life. Now, these hands, this positioning, the arms, and everything, they were giving me a hard time. It would have been better if I would have did a sketch. I think that should have been my course of action. But something I don't know, something about a sketch. I feel like I'm like allergic to sketching sometimes. Like sometimes I will sketch, but a lot of times, especially with digital art, I'll just draw like blobs and then fill it in. Like start off with big blocky ideas, almost like chiseling a sculpture out of like a big piece of marble. Like I just start with a big piece and I just chisel it out. I don't know. A sketch would be helpful because those arms look insane. And I did end up going back in at the end and changing them and fixing them only because I was actually working on the next 2 pages in next Tuesday's episode that you'll see. And I was drawing the arms and I was like, wait a minute. I was actually going to draw the character in a similar sitting position. And I'm like, I feel like I've done this before. Which I did. Her sitting like, I don't know, with her knees up and her elbows on her knees. And then I was thinking like, these arms look crazy. Let me go look back at my other picture and look at the arms and see if they look crazy. And indeed they did. So I did go back in and fix that. Don't worry. It still looks crazy now. I did it at the very end, literally after I finished everything. So you'll see that. But as you can see, this character, she does not have her crystal on her. Her crystal is sitting on a shelf. It is not, with her physically. I mean, it's there in the room, but it's like she doesn't keep it on her anymore. She put it down, put it to the side. She's got other things she's focused on. Okay. Now moving on to the right-hand side of the page, we are building the same room here that's on the left page, just at a different angle. So you see on the very right, there is a shelf. That is the same shelf that this crystal is on. That's where the crystal belongs, on the shelf. I probably could have put something else on the shelf, but I guess it's just the crystal shelf because that's the only thing that I have on the shelf. This room is very simple, very bare bones, if you will. I actually added pillows this time, even though she does not have a pillow in this other one. I really didn't know how to like where the pillow would go, and then I didn't draw the pillow, so it's like it's whatever. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't know where the pillow's at. Maybe she didn't want one. I don't know. But this is the same room, just at a different angle here. And I've got some posters on the wall. She's got a little window on the left side. I love drawing spaces and rooms, although I don't know if I necessarily always get the correct angles right. But I do always have a fun time drawing rooms and like furniture in rooms for some reason. Here I'm adding in some like celestial pictures that I've drawn in the past. I really like these pictures. I actually had the moon on my wall in real life. I have the sun too. It's just not up on the wall because I haven't found a good place where I think it should go. But I do have those pictures physically in real life. I really think they're really cute. So I wanted to put those into this room because I didn't know what else to put on the wall. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I've got plenty of art. Let me just go find something I've made and add it here. And I thought these 3 went together well because they're all in a similar theme. So now if you notice the crystal here, the crystal is not on the shelf. The outline of the crystal is on the shelf, and then there's like some question marks because what do you know? The crystal is now missing. So here we are inserting our character, and she's scratching her head. That's what she's doing here. She's giving her noggin a little scratch. She's trying to figure out where the heck her crystal went. Like, it was just on the shelf. It's always been on the shelf. Like, she might not have used it in a while, but it sits on the shelf. Like, she hasn't moved it. No one was supposed to have touched it. So where's her crystal? And that is the question. So you see here, I am fixing the arm. I told you I would do it. I told you I'd come back to it. I told you. Now, do I think I fixed it properly? That's another question for another day that I will not be answering. Especially the hands. I definitely could have made the hands bigger here. Okay, so I did go back and make them bigger, but I could have made them even bigger. But again, I should have drew a sketch. That would have solved some problems here. That would have helped me out. But this is what we got. So let me go ahead and read you the pages. She used her crystal whenever she needed, but as she got older, her imagination depleted. See, that's indicating that there's been a time jump in between these two sections here. Hopefully that makes sense. And the next page says, until one day she woke up and her crystal was nowhere to be found. That's why she's scratching her head. She's looking for her crystal. She done made her bed up for today, and it's just not there. Now, she doesn't know when it went missing. She doesn't know if it's been gone or if just today she just noticed it or what. But she's got some problems. She's got some issues. Let me know down below where you guys think the crystal went. And here it is. It's done. Here is the final picture. Today's 2 pages. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for sticking along on this journey, on this ride. We've got 4 more episodes to go. So I hope you look forward to that. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Period. Yeah, I said it. I hope your day is going great. You know why? Because you took the time to watch this video, and I'm grateful. And I hope your day is good. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while you're here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.